Good afternoon once again to all of you. Good afternoon to all of you. Thank you. Monotony is one of the biggest challenges of human life, as we can see here. Whatever you do for long time, it becomes monotonous. Even if you are doing your dream job for 15, 20, 30 years, it's bound to become monotonous. Many of us go to social media to break this monotony. We meet new people, we make new friends, post our pictures, learn new things, and that helps us, that gives us some happiness. But if you have realized, if you use social media for a long time, that also becomes monotonous. So what is the way out? What I have learned in my life, little bit, particularly last 2-3 years, if you are doing things for a higher cause, if you are doing things which are making people happy, which are helping people, which are bringing smiles to others, that gives you lasting happiness. That happiness is more durable. I have in my life, my job particularly, last 2-3 years as I mentioned, I have combined my social media interactions with my job and help people in certain ways, which I will be showing today a little bit a flavor out of that. And that has given me a joy which I want to share with you all of you today. In last 22 years of service as an IPS officer, I have worked in a few districts as SP, in a commando unit, in intelligence department, crime branch, in CBI, and I have been fortunate enough to crack some very good cases also. But today when I go to some crowded area, a mall or an airport, unknown people walk up to me and they shake hands with me, and they sometimes they ask for a selfie because they say that they like my tweets and they like the way I have been helping people. This makes me really happy, not only as an individual but as an officer, because police in India has a certain image and I feel happy. Yeah, I can see the people laughing there. This interaction, this social media interaction has been, it has helped improving the image of police in particular and government in general. That makes me particularly happy. I'm on social media on Twitter since 2009. But like most people, I really did not use it, but it was a government kind of account. In 2018, a very small kind of funny incident took place. Because of that, I got into social media more. How it all began, story time. A lady officer of America, Miss Catherine Hada, she was Consul General of US in Hyderabad. She came to Bhubaneswar. And she was given a lady PSO because she is a dignitary. And after going back, she posted this tweet. She thanked the lady, posted her picture, and this was the tweet actually, in 2018 I believe. That time Odisha police Twitter handle was not very active. We had a handle, but it was not used that much. Today it is very effective and we really help many people through the handle of Odisha police. But it was not working that efficiently that time. It was handled by one inspector, and he was also, that's a part-time, it was a part-time job for him. And he was told whatever tweet comes, you simply forward it to the district concerned for necessary action. So this was his reply. As you can see that your tweet is forwarded to DCP Bhubaneswar for taking necessary action. This he posted on the tweet by Lady Hada. So naturally people laughed at it, and people, you know, social media is a very terrible thing, it's a very cruel thing. So people started posting nasty comments like metric fail Havaldar handling Odisha police Twitter handle. And you have posted, you have kept some robo there, and it's a boat and something. Then some senior officer called me and told me, please, Arun, can you please look into it, what is happening, just see that. That night I took over the Odisha police Twitter handle on my mobile and I started using it. That gave me an idea about the power of social media. How much you can help people, because it's an official handle. People used to send complaints, suggestions, ideas, and we were not able to tap that before this. So I started using it to help people, that official handle, and subsequently my own handle also. And these are the comments. So for that I actually had to put this Sir, to put your doubts to rest, the tweet has been forwarded to Bhubaneswar Police for official recognition and reward for the good work done. And by the way, metric fail is not a qualification to be Havaldar in Odisha Police. See, in Hindi में बोलते हैं रफूगर करना, थोड़ा कपड़ा फट जाता है तो उसको रफू करते हैं. So you have to do some rafugari for to salvage the situation. So, and as we know, in our country, government service, people really don't have very high opinion about government services. I am a government servant, but I am also a citizen, I understand that. If I ask all of you, what are the issues with the government services? Why people are not happy? I think most people will say it's not responsive, it's inefficient, slow, incompetent, corruption issues, poor decision making, poor communication, no engagement with customers. These are the, broadly you can say these are the issues which people raise. And many times rightly so. But let me also tell you one thing which you might not be knowing. Even the government servants, they have the same complaint with people. They say that they don't get recognition. People complain, people abuse them, but whatever good work they do, nobody recognizes. If they do a lot of things, nobody recognizes, but if they miss out on something, everybody starts saying that this is missing. Now, I'll give you an example of a traffic constable on the road. A traffic constable, he works for long hours on the road. You pass by, you don't even notice that. You don't even notice that. But the minute he is missing, if for 5 minutes a traffic constable is missing from his spot, what will happen, all of us will know. And everybody will start missing him. Everybody will start pressing him also. This is what happens. What I found, social media gives us an immense opportunity, a very powerful opportunity to bridge the gap. Because government servants also work, people have genuine requests, but it is not reaching the right place. What we do, it doesn't reach the right people. Social media is a very powerful tool, which gives us the possibility of bridging the gap, breaking the wall, and it helps both sides. I'll give you very few examples here. When people say it's not responsive, I'll tell you one very small incident that took place last year. Now I am handling 2-3 companies, as it was told earlier. I am MD of a company called CRUT, that is, which runs public transport in Bhubaneswar and Cuttack. And Puri we are going to start, of course. A student wrote a tweet to me. I got a tweet at around 9:30 in the night one day, or I think it was 8:30 or something. He wrote that I am studying in a coaching center in Bhubaneswar. Our class ends, but before that, 5 minutes before that, your bus leaves. If you can change the time of the bus by 5 minutes, students will be able to get the bus. And otherwise, we have to walk 1.5 kilometers to the next stop to take the bus. I picked up the phone, I called my operation manager, is it possible, can we do it? He checked up on the internet, his laptop, and he told me that it is possible, we have 10 minutes gap. If we change by 10 minutes also, nothing is going, there will be no dislocations. So I immediately posted this tweet after, say, 30 minutes of his tweet. I'll read it out for you. Dear Tushar, it will be changed by 10 minutes within this week. You don't need to walk next bus stop. We want you to save time and use for studies. Nothing is more important than supporting students and young people like you. It will be done. Blessings to you and your friends. Now, obviously, many people liked it. Many people appreciated this gesture. And people wrote a lot of things. One particularly, I would say, one person says, now I feel like people like Tushar and I are not ordinary citizens. Our voice is being heard. Thank you for whatever. So, see, it was not a very big thing, let me tell you. It was not actually a big thing. The big thing is social media. It gave a chance for him to reach me. It gave a chance for me to take a decision and communicate to him. This is the point I am trying to make here. But there is a story, there is a twist to this story. One lady from Bombay, she wrote this tweet. Tushar, before celebrating, please confirm this man is not a fraud. Till date, we have not come across any officer who would work for the betterment of people, that too on a request on a tweet. So, of course, I can understand that. So, I laughed and I also felt a little, it was a personal attack on me, okay? For calling me fraud. So, I posted the next day, I posted the changed timetable. And I wrote, Tushar, your bus will reach at 47 hours tomorrow. The schedule is here. Let me know if it works. Else we will move it for further 5 minutes. And of course, people liked it. And but what happened? Many people started abusing the lady, which I felt bad, and I apologized to her later, because many people say that one person says, "Man, if you have not seen something, that doesn't mean that it is not existing," something like that. So this actually was possible through social media interactions. Now it's about speed and efficiency. When we say we got a message that in a particular area a transformer was not working. For 4 years I got a tweet. I asked my people why it is not working. They said the transformer is not available. We immediately sent one from Bhubaneswar. I posted a tweet that on the job, trying to restore by tonight. One person says, let us see how, like it was a kind of challenging kind of form. Thanks for the reply, let's watch how it works. And I posted in the reply night around 1 AM, I believe, this a new transfer has been installed, power restored. And it was also really appreciated by everybody, because people have not seen things working like that. I think it is a span of 3 to 6, I think 4 or 5 hours, we change the transformer. Accessibility. Now people send me messages like that some papers have gone up on the transformer. We posted like that, clear, thanking you for raising this. Then somebody says again the same kind of thing. We post that done, it is done, the work is over, work is done, like that. And people are appreciating it. Of course, I can't handle those things alone only. So we have created a team now. The team takes care of the things in all three companies. Like for example, now replying, the band code was removed. Here I am delighted to inform that my villagers are very happy with your services. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Within 24 hours, the work is done. These kind of messages when we get, we also get encouraged and we feel happy about it. Engaging your customers. It's a corporate kind of language, but when we are talking in XIMB, this is allowed, I believe. So, it is said that government servants, they don't talk about the customers, they don't take care of their opinions. On the other hand, we actually, the day I joined, I asked for the suggestions from the people, and many people, I think I received about 150 or 156 messages on Twitter, what actually can be done in improving mobile services in Bhubaneswar, and this has helped us in improving our services and making the company more viable now. Similarly, we wanted to give books in the buses, and we asked people gave opinions, they gave suggestions, and after that, of course, we have not been able to put books for some reason, but we have started newspapers. We give free newspapers to people. This is our mascot. We could not name it because there was a lot of discussion, but we could not find a good name. Then somebody said, okay, let's go to social media, and we kind of asked people. One person named Mr. Arun Bothra, he gave the name. And we kind of, when Honorable CM came to our program, we asked Mr. Bothra to come and take a reward, and that day when it was named Mobi. Mobi is the mascot name now. But all customers are not innocent also. Let me tell you, this also happens with us. I got one message one day from a person that he says that 11 kV wire is going close to my house, please remove it. This is about State Electricity Company. I immediately got it checked. We could know that he is doing an illegal construction. It is not my problem. I am told you are adding a balcony violating BDA norms. This is dangerous. I cannot move my line for your illegal activity. Please remove the construction forthwith. If not done, then we will lose an FIR. He deleted his account. He removed the balcony, closed this thing. But one more thing, people don't know why government servants, they don't want this thing because of trolling also. You know, trolling is a part of the game. So I also get trolled sometimes. But then you have to take it as a part of the game. One person, because we are giving newspapers in the buses, one person wrote that why only Perme and Dharitri. I wrote back, you can add more, which one you want to sponsor? Which one you want to give? Because we are taking free newspapers, if you want to give more, you can give more. He did not reply. Of course, many people laughed at it afterwards. On your pro, this is something I am trying to say, that if you do good work, if government servants do good work, people support them. I get a lot of support. In fact, if somebody abuses any of my companies today on social media. You can try, somebody can try for a chance. Mob us. There are a lot of people which I don't know who they are, but they come to our rescue and they start fighting with each other, and we just watch and smile. These are some of such samples. This boy, we found on social media, I posted this boy, he became a mob in a fancy dress competition. He really liked the idea. When the Honorable Chief Minister came to our program, we invited him and we asked him to sit with the Honorable CM to motivate the child. In this bus, the other passengers you can see, many of these passengers are those who either support us on the social media or criticize us, because we wanted our critics also to be there and see in real how it works. So many passengers came. Using social media for internal customers also, that also we do. Of course, we praise our own people on social media and they feel happy about it, of course, because it is showing something. Praising them in your office is different thing. Praising them publicly is, of course, makes all the difference. And of course, I'm not alone. There are many more officers. Parveen Kaswa, Dr. Sudhanshu Sadagi, he is the police commissioner now. I think question was asked about him. Sudhanshu Sadagi sir, Sahib Chaudhary in Srinagar, Raja Rajeshwari, Rema Rameshwari of Sushant Nanda, and Sagarika is of DCP Traffic, Bhubaneswar. They are also doing great work on social media, helping people and getting good name for the organization and themselves. Thank you so much.